Okay, so I'm sitting here outside and I did get my birthday present today. And I've really been thinking about the pros and cons of doing this, um, and I over the last couple months I've been talking to different friends about different aspects of this and researching it. But I did decide that that I want to do this, and so I turned 59 today, and we can always learn from new experiences. And part of me thinks, "Wow, why would I do this? Like at my age?" And so I mean, I've thought about getting dogs before. I just don't think I could be a dog caretaker. They require quite a lot, and I've never had dogs of my own. Friends texting me. Anyway, I sent her pictures of my birthday gift. So I was worried how to get this gift today, like the logistics of it, and I was on the phone with um, the contact person for this gift, and we were talking about, whether and how or what to expect if I, came and picked this gift up this afternoon and put them in my van. And in the meantime, she called me back and said that actually her husband would bring me my birthday gift here. So, a couple hours ago, maybe not even that, he came and we walked all around outside here where, the pasture is in the back, and, where the goats had lived. And anyway, he got the two baby girls out of his vehicle, and this is a new experience. I think I've learned about all I could learn. Well, no, there would have been more I could have learned about goats. And goats get a terrible um, reputation, I guess, biblically for some reason. But they were the friendliest creatures. I would come out, and every day they'd be jumping up and down on the fence like dogs, looking for treats, and everyone enjoyed them. And Anyway, I weighed the benefits of getting maybe another pair of goats, or maybe trying some other grass eating animal that has been recommended to me in the past. And anyway, so today, these two like creatures were delivered to me. That their names are going to be Natalie and Elizabeth, and I guess I've thought about, like, I've looked back in a baby book name. I mean, sorry, a name book that was used when names were selected for each of my children, and remembering, had they been girls, like the top name, like we knew my first one was a boy, but so we really didn't have a girl's name picked. But the second one, we said we didn't want to know, just let it be a surprise. So my youngest was due on January 15th, I believe, but the name that was top on the list was Elizabeth. I guess, not only for the meaning, but also for, the sound. I guess I like the hard Z sound or hard sounding names. I just like the name Elizabeth. But had my youngest been born on Christmas Day, We were thinking Natalie would have been the name. So, I'll talk more about these babies later, but I was told that they're going to be very afraid, and I'd like to learn more about sheep because, you know, sorry, my friend's texting me and I keep hitting like automated replies and it doesn't make sense, and now she's like, huh. Anyway, I just will ignore it. I guess I should end this more quickly, but so they're afraid right now, but I was told to make the sound. Their mothers don't say bah like in a storybook, they say ma, ma. And I need to socialize them a couple times a day by giving them cracked corn and grain, and eventually letting them eat out of my hands. But I've learned a little bit already about what to expect from these little girls, and I don't want to scare them or anything. They've just been standing in this corner for a while. They did turn their head to me at one point when he was there. I did video, and I'll join it with this one when they were brought out of his vehicle. But they've wandered a few feet away, and they're nibbling on a few things. And anyway, we'll see how they do tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Hey, girly girls. Hey, sweethearts. You're fine.
Oh, they're not as big as I imagined when she said 50 or 60 pounds. Aw. I'm going to name them Natalie and Elizabeth. I don't know how I'll tell them apart. Yeah. How do you think I can tell them?
You'll notice the difference between their faces. They have two different faces. They came from two different mamas.
Uh-huh.
Wow, they're really good looking.
Well, one of them is smaller. I think that one of them has a smaller face, I think.
Yep, they have nice, good, hard poops. You're good to go. They're wormed, and they're happy. But, yeah, let me get a little green here.
Okay.
So they know.
Hey.
Nah.
Nah.
Right now they're looking for their mom.
So they like the sound. So they've been used to still going from their to the mama.
If they could steal a little drink, they will.
Uh-huh.
Just like that much, and that way they eat.
Okay.
Just enough to get them trained.
Okay.
Nah.
Oh. How do you?
Me and you are bound to each other.
Nah. Like that. Nah. So they don't go bah. They go ma.
With an M. Yep. Yeah, these girls are real good looking. You'll do just fine.
And they'll eat out of my hand later, like from this.
Yep.
But give it to them in the pan first. There's the UPS.
It'll take them a night or two till they
get
know
adjusted.
Where they're at.
Yeah. Well, if I would walk toward them, would they like get
They'll
scared?
run.
They might get scared.
Yep.
But if I sat on the ground, they might come over like later tonight if I kind of leave them alone for a little bit to explore.
Real good looking girls.
So if they walk down to this pasture out back, you're saying like if they explore even tonight.
They're to explore tonight and tomorrow.
And so when dusk comes, you think if I have the straw out here, they will know to come back and lay in it?
Right now, with how beautiful it is, they are going to be out like deer all night long. If you notice patterns of your deer, they're going to be just like your deer.
Okay. Yep. So they might even sleep out in the grass.
Yep.
At night.
They'll lay down just for 5 minutes and start eating again. Our sheep are around our house right now. We have an acre fenced in around the house. Mm-hmm. We'll hear them call for their babies, or they'll fall asleep and start baying or maying at 2 o'clock in the morning. So they're eating all times of night.
Wow. So the goats always knew at dusk to walk up here. So the sheep, is that just a difference with sheep? They don't necessarily want like a structure over them, or?
Correct. Only when it rains.
Okay.
Or when it snows, and they go, man, that feels good.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be your constant 24-hour eaters. But they're real good looking. They're
Nah.
good mamas.
Nah.
Yeah, she knows.
She turned
She
around.
knows. That's exactly the
Sheep
you girls are
mama.
good. I love it.
Okay. Sorry about the killer goat sign. I know you're sheep and not goats. Hey girls. Nah. 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 I can't switch the view in the middle of the video. Hey girls. Nah. 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 Nah.